To our interview here today, as this local girl standout will be representing Colorado Springs, the 719, in the big debut tonight of Ultimate Fighter for the first time. The girls get to be a part of the action. Obviously, girls not new to the club, but the booming popularity of Ronda and Misha, well, has led us right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know who you're going to be rooting for. She's the guest micer right now, Raquel Pennington. Does anyone call you? Do you go by Raquel all the time, or Raquel? Can I call you Raquel without you coming and put me in the arm bar?
Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, you know, everybody just calls me Rocky or Rock.
Nice.
Doesn't matter.
Take us back to the nickname. How'd you get that?
Everybody sits here and thinks, hey, she kicks butt for a living and everything else. But it's funny, I didn't even develop that nickname from fighting. I got it throughout basketball and volleyball back in high school. Nobody could pronounce my name. They would always scream Raquel, and it would get on my nerves because I'm like, it's Raquel. So then they just switched it to Rock, and then it became Rocky.
There you go. It's the whole lemon to lemonade deal, huh?
Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, welcome to the first and foremost the show, and congratulations on your little adventure. Pretty cool stuff, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
As we mentioned off the air, if there's something you can't say, if I ask the wrong question, your answer will be, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's exactly because obviously there's stuff you can and can't discuss, but pretty cool as 32 fighters get whittled down to 16 to live in the house, and then they'll battle it out. Of course, we'll make our way to a pay-per-view, or Ronda and Misha will be battling it out as well. Tell me about meeting those two fighters. What is that like? Are they intimidating, really nice?
It was pretty awesome meeting the coaches, actually. You know, Ronda puts on that mean face and who she is and portrays herself to be and stuff. And I mean, granted, she's the type of person that she's really forward and stuff, but she's a pretty cool chick. She's really down to earth.
So you can turn it on and off?
Oh, yeah.
Because some guys can't. Some of these people are either on all the time, or I guess if you're off all the time, you're not in the UFC.
Well, let's just say she's on all the time with Misha.
I was reading about some of the quotes from both of the coaches, and Ronda went so far in the LA Times yesterday to say she's kind of embarrassed about some of her actions, and Misha also says, you know, some of it did get a little rough. We're in for a pretty good ride here, aren't we?
You know, from the part that I've seen, being at the elimination fights and everything else, I think it's going to be a pretty awesome season. I mean, come on. The first time that the women are on the show, of course it's going to be awesome. Yeah,
and you'll see it tonight. Fox Sports will give you more specifics here in a few. You can follow Rocky on Twitter. We'll get those out here before the interview's done as well. Let's go back to the all good stories have a great beginning. So you heard that the folks were looking for girls for the first time. You were very quick to jump on that, right?
Of course.
Headed to Vegas. Is that where you did the tryouts?
Yeah.
And what is it? Do you actually do you fight anyone in Vegas, or is it more of a personality test? Is it physical? They give you run this course, see how fast you do it, anything like that?
We had to do some physical stuff and then a personality test. It's just kind of pretty much to check out how awesome we are and how much we can move as athletes.
And with the athletic ability checked, a little bit of personality testing as well?
Yeah, definitely. So that was a little nerve-wracking. They're like, hey, you guys can sit here and you guys could be awesome at the way you move and everything, but you can be a complete douchebag if you turn around and speak.
That's exactly, and they want some of those in the house for the fiery mix. If they ask you, are you a people person?
Of course, I love people. I mean, it's funny because everybody's like, do you need some type of balance in life? Because I'm actually going to school. I want to be a doctor and stuff.
That'd be great, because then you could break an arm and set it.
Exactly. I plan on handing out my business card.
That's pretty cool. What else did they ask you? I bet they asked you, do you get along better with men or women? Did they ask you that question?
That actually was in one of the interviews. I bet,
because they want
it was all over the internet.
And what'd you say? Do you get along better with women or men?
You know, I grew up my whole life with nothing but guys and stuff. I was always being roughed up with all the guys. I get along with both for the most part. I just like people in general, but I'd probably have to say I get along better with dudes.
See, and they're looking for some of that in the mix.
Yeah.
This is going to be a wildly entertaining, because just on the guys and girls living together aspect of it, it's always kind of fascinating. And then you throw the fact that you guys are all ultimate fighters, added little value to that, right?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a mix.
So it's a house you don't want to break into if you're a burglar.
No, not at all.
Ultimate Fighter tonight, Fox Sports. Raquel Pennington.
There you go.
Right? I'm not going to mess that up. Don't say rock, my friend. So 3-3 going into this whole thing. How'd you? Let's take us back to your first fight as a kid. Did you ever get in trouble a lot?
Actually, no.
Do you remember? Like, what was the first time you ever got into a fight, or was it in the ring in a safe display? You ever get in a?
No, it would be called getting into a fight left and right with all my cousins down in the basement, because they would always get me in trouble by doing something stupid.
So roughhousing kind of led you into the sport?
Yeah. I mean, growing up with nothing but guys led me into the sport. I actually always wanted to do it. I have a friend whose dad is a boxing coach, and her two brothers are professional boxers. I always told my mom, hey, let me do that. I want to do that. I want to box. And she's like, no, you're way too pretty and your teeth are too nice. And I'm like, what in the world? So I can sit here and go play football out in the cul-de-sac and come home scraped up, bleeding, but I can't box. And she's like, nope. So I just stuck to my other sports. And then, I don't know, my senior year I had some scholarships and stuff and whatnot. I didn't take any of them. I took a back injury snowboarding. I broke my back and stuff. So
You broke your back?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a wicked
little
crash.
intense. Everybody would probably be like, okay, if you just broke your back, then why are you getting slammed around?
And that was right out of high school, so like 18-year-old girl at the time?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was a little jacked up. And then we were actually at the gym just doing some rehab and stuff, hanging out. And I seen MMA, and I just thought, hey, that's more intense. So it was kind of a joke. Told my mom,
Said
and
the
she's
girl
like,
with the broken back, I want to be a UFC fighter, Ma.
Yep. And she's like, actually, go for it. And I was like, really? And then my coach at the time was like, hey, you're a natural. Threw me in the cage, and here I am 7 years later.
Wow.
I finished my amateur career.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
That is
Of
a great
course.
story.
Finished that amateur career 9-1, 5 titles.
Did they beat that up with the voice guy? The ultimate fighter guy to see from a broken back when she was only 18 to the mean streets of Colorado Springs.
Man, I think I'm going to leave you to my announcing.
I will, man. I'll pump it up for sure. That is cool. Let's see. Raquel Pennington, our guest. Again, see her tonight. One of the 16 females. Yeah, I said it. Females in the Ultimate Fighter. As Ron Rousey and Misha Tate are the two coaches right there. We can't even talk about who you went with. There's a lot of stuff we can't discuss. We're going to be following the story, though. That's for sure.
That's what leaves it exciting. So tune in, guys.
Oh, man. Let's see here. Also, let's go back then to the big debut in Vegas. You wowed the judges. They're like, she has something. How long before they contacted you about getting this gig?
Man, it was weeks. It was like a while, and I was just like really
like
stressed.
More than a month?
Something like that, and I was just stressed out.
Man,
I was like,
that
okay.
Longest part of your life, right? And you were waiting for, I assume, like an email or a phone call?
Yeah, of course.
And no warm-ups, no like, hey, don't worry, we're still... Did they even give you a number to say, hey, if you have any questions, call that you could call, say, you guys made a decision yet? Have you guys picked?
Nope, nothing like that. They just left
said,
you in the
see you
dark.
later.
So
Thanks,
you're
Rocky.
like, okay, am I getting my dream or not?
Thanks. Smell you later. And then 5 weeks later, you got an email or a phone call
I got a phone call.
saying, hey, guess what? You're in the dance.
Yep,
Cool. And those 5 weeks, were you training pretty hard, getting ready for this?
of course.
Nice. And then once you say yes to the gig, how long did you have before things got going?
Actually, things are taking off and everything right now. So, I mean, sitting there training, working hard still, and pushing forward to keep chasing that dream.
That is great. Well, we'll find out the rest here over the next few weeks, Wednesday nights on Fox Sports for Ultimate Fighter. Where are you going to watch the fight tonight? Or the
we're gonna
first episode?
We're going to be at Fox and the Hound tonight from 5.
Hey, cool.
Yeah.
Bring out the whole family and everything?
Family, friends, everybody out there.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm going to be out there selling T-shirts, signing autographs. We're going to be selling hats also, and it's kind of cool because it's the premiere. But tomorrow is actually my 25th B-Day, so we'll be celebrating that as well. And then half of the money that I raise is going to be donated to breast cancer.
That's great. So let's see. So 18, 19, so like what, 6, 7 years removed from a broken back. Happy 25th, and then debuting tonight.
Half
on
of 50.
Ultimate Fighter.
Oh.
Oh, my God. It's killing it. Well, that is just great. You can follow the action, obviously, on the tube. Internet stuff, too. It's, let's see, Rocky P MMA, if they want to follow you on Twitter, right?
Yep.
And I can't read my writing on the Facebook fan page. What is that?
You guys could check me out on Facebook at Raquel Rocky Pennington. Just give me a couple likes, whatever.
Give her some love. And again, root for this girl tonight, Rocky Pennington. Don't call her Raquel. It's Raquel, man. As 3-3 going into this event. How far is she going to go? We'll find out on the tube every Wednesday night. Yeah, we'll keep in touch. Is that cool?
Sounds good.
We start to peel this onion back a little bit, and then Fox the Hound tonight. What time are you guys going to be out there?
From 5 to 10.
5 until 10. Good enough. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And I just want to give a quick shout out to...
Go ahead, yeah. Give some love to all the people who made this possible.
I want to say hi to my cousin Willie Joe, and also thanks for that awesome artwork for my shirts. To my sponsors, On Gear, Integrated Lab Technologies, my team, Team Victory, Gabe and Ray for my personal training, who push me every day. I want to thank Kilo for having me, and most of all, I want to thank my family, my girlfriend, my friends, and my fans, because without any of you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this.
That is awesome. Again, a pretty cool story, and you see it on the tube tonight. Ultimate Fighter on Fox Sports. Raquel, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, that's the score. It's 9:16 now on the Kilo Warner Show.